Afternoon baseball here on the show. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. And quickly there are two away.
Batting third. From the Los Angeles Angels, the center fielder, Mike.
Now batting, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the over. Left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. The 1-0 home. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Hit out towards second. Marte gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, since he's put on a Houston Astros uniform, Justin Verlander's kind of turned his career around. Went through a couple of seasons where his velocity was down, but he's always had that good curveball changeup combination. Velo back up to the mid to upper 90s to go along with that fastball and the curveball, and Justin Verlander is all the way back.
Christian Yelich stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2.
Ball outside.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Yelich is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second. From the Chicago
Digging in
Cubs,
now, Javier
the
Baez.
shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hook one.
One out, nobody on. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez will head for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Hit hard to short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Batting fourth. From the Los Angeles Dodgers, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2. And he popped him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score as the National Leaguers are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So stepping in, Nolan Arenado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
No. 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1-1.
And that misses. 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Freeman on third, Bellinger on second, Arenado at first, 1 gone. A ball and a strike. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. LeMahieu's got it. There's 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Well, they really did have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch on its way, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Verlander pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The NL leads it 2-0. Now in the box, Hunter Pence, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. A runner at second, nobody out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
The New York Yankees, the catcher.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Sanchez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. A 3-0. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
From the Houston Astros.
Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. AL leaves 1. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Acuna Jr.
Settling in now, Ronald Acuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Not close. It's 2-0. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Throw over to the bag. From the stretch. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball either. It's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its. NL leaves 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, George Springer.
George Springer the next to hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To third. Arenado has it. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the National League 2 and the American League nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 2-2. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner, and the senior circuit has a man in scoring position. They've got a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Here comes the 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Nolan Arenado will be next. A runner at second, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs is definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. A ball and no strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Three and 0 now.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 3-0 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now a curveball misses inside.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. From the belt, the pitch in there. 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Ronald Acuna started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Play 12. 1-2 to count.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the National League 4 and the American League nothing. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Carlos Santana now. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bellinger is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Hunter.
Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Pence. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Bellinger is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Now a throw over. Runner's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Down the third baseline, but foul. Set. Here's the 3-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a ball lined to the left side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors thus far for the American League. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. American League strands 1. They trail here 4-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one. The 1-2.
Ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the pitch. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley's after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Verlander gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers, but they're in front 4-0. So digging in now, Gary in his first plate appearance.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors thus far for the American League. 1-2.
1-2.
And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. And the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Standing in, Jorge Polanco flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A ball and 2 strikes. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Charlie Morton takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 50, Charlie Morton.
Here's Nolan Arenado. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone just 2 for 13. From the belt, the pitch, chopped down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball. Playing 11.
Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So now to the plate, Josh Bell, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Now the 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. 5 innings complete. The NL's on top, 4-0. So coming to the plate, George Springer. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Now this one's crushed. Left field line and foul, though it had the home run distance.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
No outs, nobody on. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Counts even to Trout 1-1. The 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, one man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. And the American League has cut the deficit down to 4-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The batter, number
At
8,
the plate, Hunter Pence. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-up. Both coming via the solo home run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the National League 4 and the American League 2. Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Marte.
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Ball. Swing slow. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number
Acuna digs in now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball. And here's Christian Yelich now.
as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full. The NL leads this one 4-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now here it comes. Swung on and hit softly on a line. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Gary Sanchez is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Zach Greinke comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 21, Zach Greinke. Now back.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
11. Shortstop, Jorge.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2, he's flown out twice. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Still only one out in the inning. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Ready once again, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
The set and the 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He's set. The payoff pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's on his horse, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. All even now at 4 apiece. Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for the National League, the shortstop, Javier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
In now, Freddie Freeman. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
That's
No.
inside. 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Change-up low, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, Carlos Santana. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Carlos Santana.
And he'll swing and send a chopper to third.
He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Up next for the American League, the designated hitter, Hunter Pence.
Ready for another shot now, Hunter Pence. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Now here's a swing by Pence and a ball hit well out to deep left field. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The American Leaguers on top, 5-4. Brad Hand is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, Brad Hand.
Josh Bell will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. It's fouled away. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
Ball.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Wilson Contreras. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball.
And there's ball 1.
The playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit to short. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 4. Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0 to count.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Ronald Acuna would be next. The 3-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
The center fielder, number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 0. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here's the 2-0. 2-1 to count.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch, after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He's set. The 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls. No strikes. No.
Michael Brantley waits on deck. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch.
No.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Baez moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Jorge.
Mookie Betts will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 50, Mookie Betts.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
The right fielder.
And that's hitting 1-on-1 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Sandy Alcantara takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Standing in now, George Springer, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0-for-4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Bellinger has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base. So striding forward now, Mike Trout, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Oh, 1 pitch coming. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Swing 12, 1-2 to count.
Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly to Marte at second base. That's where the inning comes to a close. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up, and we are all tied 5-5. Shane Green comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 19, Shane Green.
Francisco Lindor is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Francisco Lindor.
Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Trout is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Into the box, Javier Baez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
2-1.
Here's the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Brantley on the move. And they can't run it down. Fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Out in front of it, strike 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. The 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
One strike.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled off. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5. JT Realmuto is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 10.
We are into extra innings, and here comes the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter,
Hunter Pence will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman,
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. Ryan Presley comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Ryan Presley.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Shot back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
In now, Wilson Contreras. A ball and no strikes. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. The count now at 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count is full.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Anthony Rendon will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
When you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player presented by Topps.
Well, I have no problem with this selection. He came out here to compete with the league's best players, and he really put on a show. That's what all-star games are all about, so this is well-deserved.
Seven to 5, how today's comes to an end. Sandy Alcantara is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious National League heads, no errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the visitors, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Our paid attendance at Truist Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.